Okay, we're going to talk about sequences. Both pre-calc and calc will be doing sequences this week. First full week of April. Miss you guys. Would much rather be at school telling bad jokes and hope everybody's well. But here we go. Sequences, think of it as it's nothing more than just an ordered list. So if we got an ordered list, we got a sequence, we're going to try to do the math to be able to further the sequence or whatever we need to do with this. A lot of computer programming applications. But the first example would be just like this is a sequence. 5, 10, 15, we would know 20, 25, 30. The dots here afterwards, we call that an infinite because it can go on forever. Same here, second one, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 8, 16. So we're multiplying by 2 each way. We're going to learn that that's a geometric and that this is an arithmetic, but we can deal with that later. The first thing I want to talk about is explicit formulas. This is an explicit formula for a sequence. So if we go ahead and put 1 in, we're going to say that the first term is 3 times 1. Let's just go back and let's do it the long way once. The first term is 3 times 1 minus 5. 3 times 1 minus 5 is going to be -2. The second term is going to be 3 times 2 minus 5. So that's going to be 6 minus 5 or 1. Now, we will usually just write the first 3, the first 5, the first whatever in a row. Now, the reason this is explicit is say I want the 8th term. If I want the 8th term, then I am going to put in 3 times 8 minus 5. So 24 minus 5 would be 19. So the 8th term is 19. Explicit because I can easily find the 100th term. 3 times 100 is 300, minus 5 would be 295. Now, that's totally different than recursively defined formulas or sequences. They give you the first number and then everything is based on the numbers before that. The number in this case is exactly before that. So the first term is 3. The second term here is going to be b2 minus 1 plus 2. So the second term is going to be the first term plus 2. So it would be 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. And then when we go for the third term, the third term is going to be the second term plus 2. So the second term is going to be 5. So 5 plus 2 is 7. So I'm looking at this as 3, 5, 7 would be the first 3 terms of this recursive sequence. The biggest difference here is explicit. If you're trying to figure out which one it is, if it's explicit, then you can find the 100th term by just putting in 100. If it is recursive, to find the 100th term, you need the 99th. And to find the 99th, you need the 98th. And to find the 98th, you need the 97th, and so on and so forth. So hope this helps. Remember, there's probably better videos at Khan Academy, YouTube. Nobody's quite used the discussion group at this time of the taping, but make sure that there's that discussion group. I'm sure you guys are all smart kids and you're doing stuff on InstaChat. That was a joke. Anyway, you're doing stuff back there, but all the work's looking good, and Number one thing is stay safe and be ready for the arithmetic sequence lecture coming to a Schoology page near you. Bye.